There is new lighting. It is scaring me. I feel scared. I'm going to edit it because it's scaring me. I need to zoom up. My eyesight's not that good. The dust got in my eyes. It's not that great anymore, guys. The dust actually didn't affect my eye. It affected my poor friend's Leah's eye. Welcome back. I said, I made a New Year's resolution, and my New Year's resolution was to be more creative this year. Actually put stuff out. I can be creative. I can still be creative, but to actually put stuff out there, like my podcast and anything else that I want to do. That's my New Year's resolution, and it is officially 1 week into the new year, and I have just recovered from BTV, because this is my BTV recap. Anybody that was interested, because I feel like we haven't seen enough on TikTok and we needed a whole podcast episode about it, so I was going to do it. Move over, Luke Bailey. It's time for my updates. It's gonna be like a story time. It's gonna be a story time of my BTV experience. I loved it. This second time I've been, loved it. Last year wasn't the most fun time for me. This year, absolutely loved it. Going again. Me and my girls, we're going every single year. Day one, woke up at 4:30. Night prior, I had to fix my tan. So the night prior, everybody stayed the night. That was great. We had fun. We fixed our dust stick. Woke up at 4:30, showered, got ready, chucked everything just in my car. That led me to forgetting a lot of things, but that's okay. We left at 5 in the morning. We got down there at like 5:30 because I was driving really slow. I was the one leading the group of cars, and I was driving really slow because I was scared of kangaroos, and I was like, absolutely not. My car has already seen the mechanic twice this month. It doesn't need to go there for a third time. We got let in around 6:30, 7-ish. Sorry. Sorry, that was a joke. That was a joke in our group. Well, it's just, everyone knows the 6-7 joke, but it was just a joke at BTV every single day. It's like, what time are we leaving? Around 6-7-ish. Anyway, so we arrived on the second day. We were doing the 3 days, and it took us probably an hour and a half to find somewhere to camp, because I was making jokes. I actually have a video of it. I'll put it in. I hope everybody has moved their tents. Room for the new arrivals. Looks like everyone's spread out a lot, and that there wasn't going to be room for us. I was correct. That was foreshadowing. I feel like these people haven't been to BTV before, the ones who have spread out their stuff, because day 3, no one could find a spot. Last year, I arrived on day 3. I could find a spot. We found a spot in 20 minutes. This year took us an hour and a half. There was a few groups of us start setting up our camps on like next to a fence near one of the bathrooms. And we're like, look, this will do. We can't find anywhere else. And staff kept coming up to us, like the groups up there being like, hey guys, you can't park here. And they were like, we're going to open up Teal Camp at 12. Babe, it's 7 a.m. What do you want me to do? I'm not waiting around for this long. I'm not waiting around. And so they did end up opening up Teal Camp, because I think they realized how many people are like, there's nowhere to camp for these people. We're going to have to open it up early. And so we made a mini doof in line. We turned on the music in the car, and we just started dancing as we were lining up. I think we waited around 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours until they opened up Teal Camp, and then we set up camp. That was easy. Oh my God, we had this joke. There was this person camping near us, and he had this blonde mullet. How do I explain it? When you're at uni and you see this person everywhere, you have no clue who they are, you don't know their name, you know nothing about them, but you just see them everywhere. There was this blonde man, and we just saw him everywhere, because obviously he's camping near us. We like ran into him in the dance dome. Like, we were just running into him everywhere. So we had this ongoing joke. Blonde man. Turns out blonde man is actually part of I think he's the lead singer. I don't know. He's a singer of a band that actually played at BTV, and we didn't find out until he came up on our For You page. And we were having this joke just going around being like, blonde man, blonde man. Turns out blonde man is actually famous. And we were like, oh, he was already famous to us, but apparently he's famous to a lot of other people. And we were like, oh, I thought now we can't like gatekeep this blonde man guy. Anyway, the first day that we were there, it was so hot. It was so hot. And the dust was crazy. I had to keep asking friends to bring sunnies down, because I would go down there, go down to the dance home, to go down to the stages, lose my sunnies or forget my sunnies. So I'd constantly asking people to bring sunnies down. Like my friends went because they were camping in other areas. I have to be like constantly to my friends, be like, can you bring me sunnies? I forgot them again. So thank God for them. This is a really, really boring podcast episode. I'm so sorry. On the first day, my friend's eye got infected. So we went to the med bay. Jokes for days. I'm just joking with the paramedics and I think they loved it. What else? Oh, I feel like I'm not going to talk about the dance, like the dancing, the music. We all know that was good vibes. Good vibes. I'm so grateful BTV had like the reusable cups this year. And I'll tell you why, because the first night I spent an hour in my car coughing up dust into one of the cups. I think I nearly filled it halfway. A bit gross, but I mean, I had a lot of dust to get out. Day 2, again, just another very chill day. Nothing crazy happened that day. Again, we were just dancing pretty much the whole day. Oh, actually, in my notes, nothing crazy happened on our second day that we were there. However, we did meet Luke Bailey. Well, I already met Luke Bailey before because I did that video with them. We don't talk about it. Anyway, we ran into him whilst we were getting, like, after we had gotten breakfast. And then we chilled for the whole day. Like, after breakfast, after meeting Luke, like, seeing Luke, we chilled for the rest of the day. And again, we didn't head down to, like, the stages until, like, 6, 7. That was, like, normally the time we would head down to go watch stuff, dance, blah, 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 the boring stuff. Again, we ran into Luke Bailey again. And we were having another chat. And as I was, like, running up to like Luke Bailey being like, oi, it's me again. My pants were falling down. So that was fun. And then he's like, are you right? I was like, yep, my pants are just falling down. They're too big. And then we were waiting for, I can't remember who we were waiting for. We were waiting for somebody to come on. I think they were a big deal. But I just can't remember. I can't. My heart, I have a heart condition. And dumb ass me was drinking way too many vodka Red Bulls that day. The vodka has nothing to do with it. It's the Red Bulls. It's the caffeine that was making my heart go like insane. So I have a heart condition. If I drink, like if I have too many energy drinks, if I'm overworking my body, which that is all happening at the same time. I haven't really eaten, walking around. There's dust in my lungs. My heart was like really struggling. So I had to sit down for a bit. And I think whoever we watched, I was there for like, I watched their set and maybe another person's set. And then I headed back because I was like, my heart not good. My heart, not good. Day 3, again, woke up, had breakfast. We went after breakfast, we watched a secret set. And on our way to the secret set, we were invited to a wedding, which is very random. And I'm trying to there was this photo taken at the end of the wedding because me and my friend were both just like, clearly had just rolled out of bed because we were just going to get breakfast. And I just want this photo. Don't know where this photo is. So if somebody has a photo of this wedding taken at like 12 on the last day, please send it my way, please. I think it was turnstile. During turnstile, my friend's nail broke. So we had to go back to med bay. And the paramedic that was like helping us, kindest person ever. Love her 2 bits. I sat down during Kid Cudi and then my friends had to make like a circle around me so people wouldn't step on me. And then like when Kid Cudi would play like his like jumpy songs, then I would get up and then I would just sit back down. Then Dom Dollar came on, got back up, danced. And then I went to my car and slept because my mattress had deflated. And so that's my story time of BTV. However, to make this podcast episode longer, because currently I'm sitting at 20 minutes and half of this is going to be cut down, I'm going to give you my opinion on things. I already have put my opinion on. I made a TikTok video. I've already done that. But just to make the podcast episode a little bit longer. Wait, no, I do have another story. No, I won't tell that story. What did I say in my video? Oh, the Wi-Fi. The people who didn't go to BTV complaining that people at BTV had reception and all that. Quiet. Because the year before, when I didn't have reception, if you lost your friends, too bad. Girl, you're going to have to like figure out how to find them because nothing's going to send them through. So you're just going to have to like sit somewhere and hope that they find you. This year, because you had reception, it was so much easier to find your friends, to meet up with friends that you didn't go with, being able to send a snap through to your friend, to be able to send a message to your friend. to make a call. The staff was really lovely. I did not meet a staff member that was mean or rude. They kept their shit together a lot, because as we're lining up for Teal for 5 hours, this poor girl is being harassed with questions constantly, like every 10 minutes, from people just like, what's happening? Like, how long are we waiting? Blah, blah, blah. The same question over and over from the same people over and over. And she didn't lose her shit. If I was her, I would have lost my shit. So kudos to her. Love that for her. Bathroom situation. Because I was up in Teal camp, I didn't really experience like any bad bathroom situations. Like everyone in Teal is pretty like tame and chill. Because we're so far away from everybody, we don't have everybody using the same bathroom. Like everybody at BTV using the same bathroom. We've got our own private little thing going on. Honestly, next year, I know how far away Teal camp was. Like it was like a 30-ish minute walk if you wanted to walk, or you can just catch the bus. Honestly, next year, because the vibes are kind of good at Teal. Like the bathrooms were clean, the vibes were good. Kind of just want to camp up at Teal next year. It was fun. We got some free QV stuff. That was fun. Because we just went there and said, can we have some of the free stuff? And they were like, do you want to do the yoga? And we were like, no, but can we still have the free stuff? And they're like, yeah, I guess, just stick around. Their stuff's actually good. I normally use like specific products for like my acne, to like just make sure it's like stays calm and chill and doesn't like break out or anything. But the QV stuff is kind of doing better than the stuff that's like designed for my acne. Props to QV for that. The whole cane situation. This is a controversial topic. The canes at BTV, the walking sticks at BTV, very controversial. Here is my opinion. I don't care. I would rather these 20-year-old blokes use these walking sticks to help them walk. You want to know why? Because I'd rather them be able to like support themselves in walking rather than bumping into multiple people or falling on the ground. If they need that support, they need that support. I don't want to hear people like, you're taking away from people who actually need it. Do you know how many walking sticks are in the world? There is no shortage of walking sticks anytime soon. There was one day I knew somebody that had a walking stick and I was like, let me have a go. I want to go with the walking stick. And I can understand it gives you a lot of support. This big deal and this big statement that people are taking walking sticks to festivals. They have been for a few years now, and you didn't say anything back then. Don't pipe up now. You saw one person make a TikTok, it went viral, and you were like, all right, it's my turn to make an opinion on this. At the end of the day, how I just see everything, there are so many more bigger problems in the world than 20-year-old Jack using a fucking walking stick at a festival. Complaining about people that had reception at BTV. Crazy, wild. The app, that Woof app that they had, because obviously they're trying to promote artists, they're trying to promote sets. How else are they supposed to get those notifications to you if there is no reception? Let's use our brains. Come on, let's use our brains. I found it a chill time. I had a great time. Would recommend going. If you haven't been to BTV and you want to complain about BTV, go to BTV and then complain after if you still don't like it. But if you really want to go, I do recommend going to BTV. I think it is so much fun. I'm probably going to do, I don't know, some other festivals this year. It's definitely a shorter podcast episode, but I feel like we can smash out a lot of smaller podcast episodes. That might be better than listening to me rant about something for 40 minutes, which I will try and attempt to do again this year. A bit more often, not every 3 months. And happy New Year. Please don't make unrealistic resolutions because you'll just disappoint yourself. So, yeah.